buildings that had so much defined the New York skyline for a generation and taken 6 years to build were gone in less than 2 hours.
And I said, there's no way. I said, those are steel structures. I said, that's furniture and paper and carpeting and draperies and things like that that are burning.
So we get further and further away from 9/11, we forget, don't we?
Rick Sanchez has been there throughout this morning for us. Rick, tell us where you are and what the latest is.
Well, I'm in that area. If you're familiar with this area, where West Broadway and Hudson come together, right at Chambers. That would put us about a block and a half away from the site of where the explosion was. That area has just been evacuated because police have found what they described as a suspicious device, and they fear that it might be something that could lead to another explosion. Obviously, there's a real sense of caution here on the part of police. I spoke with some police officials moments ago, Chris, and they told me that they have reason to believe that one of the explosions at the World Trade Center, aside from the ones that may have been caused by the impact of the plane with the building, may have been caused by a van that was parked in the building that may have had some type of explosive device in it. So their fear is that there may have been explosive device planted either in the building or in the adjacent area, and that's why they're being so cautious.
7 burned until late afternoon, allowing occupants to evacuate to safety.
I remember getting a call from the fire department commander telling me that they were not sure they were going to be able to contain the fire. I said, you know, we've had such terrible loss of life. We just want us to do is pull it. And they made that decision to pull, and then we watched the building collapse.
We're going to show you a videotape of the collapse of the cell. Describe that. If you want to go to videotape the collapse of this building. It's amazing. Amazing, incredible picture word. For the third time today, it's reminiscent of those pictures we've all seen too much on television before, when a building was deliberately destroyed by world-class dynamite that knocked it down.
Where the fuck did we do? We made it outside, we made it about a block. We made it at least 2 blocks, and we started running. Floor by floor, instead of popping out. It was like, if they had detonated. Detonated. Take down a building. All the way down. I was watching it and running. Just ran up, and then you just sort of, this cloud of shit chasing you down. Couldn't run up West Street. I'm not running. I jump behind a battalion car, I hit under the car, I was waiting to die.
But as soon as I got outside, I heard a second explosion, and another rumble, and more smoke, and more dust. I ran inside the buildings, the chandelier shook, and again, black smoke filled the air. Within another 5 minutes, we were covered again with more silk and more dust. And then a fire marshal came in and said we had to leave because if there was a third explosion, the building might not last.
The chief inspector of the fire department of New York City told me he received word the possibility of a secondary device, that is another bomb going off. He tried to get his men out as quickly as he could, but he said that there was another explosion which took place, and according to his theory, he thinks that there were actual devices that were planted in the building.
45 minutes into the taping that we were doing, there was an explosion that was way up where the fire was, and the whole building at that point bellied out in flames, and everybody ran.
And then all of a sudden it started like it sounded like gunfire. You know, bang, 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 bang. And then all of a sudden 3 big explosions.
I was about 5 blocks away when I heard explosions, 3 thuds, and turned around to see the building we just got out of. Antenna tipped over and folded on itself.